Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Tahoe's fabulous podcast. And tonight is the night I finally do it, everybody. Get ready, come one, come all, because today is the day I crap all over the state of New Jersey. That's right, this podcast is just going to be one giant rant of me crapping all over the state of New Jersey. Why? Because it's unquestionably the worst state in the Union. Now, I've only been to 14 states when I count, right? I live in New York. I've been to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maine. We're not counting states that we've only been in the airport. So I'm not going to count Maryland. Okay, Pennsylvania, we're up to 8. Texas, that's 9. Louisiana, that is 10. I'm trying to think, where else have I been? No, I've only been to 10. I've been to 10 states. That we're not counting the airport anyway. I've been, if you're counting airports, I've also been to Florida, I've been to Maryland, and I've been to Georgia. Nope, still only 13. Okay, so I actually overestimated my count a little bit. But of the 10 states that I frequent, New Jersey is unquestionably the worst, for sure. And, I work in New Jersey a lot. And my God, what an ass-backwards place that is. Should we start with their traffic laws? I mean, you can't even make left turns. So trying to make a left turn usually requires you to make some type of 3 right turns, or getting off in one of these ridiculous little U-turn things. It's like an exit for a U-turn, but sometimes they're miles apart. Route 22, my God, what a disaster. It runs right through Central Jersey, right through Union, right through Newark. And it's dangerous. My God. So it has there's stores on either side, but there's also a middle strip with stores. And here, to make a left turn, the way you make a left turn is you turn into one of the parking lots for the stores that are in the middle, and then you merge onto the other side. And that's all good and well, except you're merging into the fast lane. You are merging into the left lane on the opposite side. Is that safe? No, it is not. Because people are passing on the left lanes, they're speeding up, and you're merging into that. You're supposed to merge everywhere else. You merge into the right lane, because that's where the slower traffic is. They're supposed to let you in. Nope, here you're merging into the left lane, and you're looking into the passenger side mirror, and you're looking over your shoulders, so you even have more of a blind spot. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like that anywhere else. Let me know where you live, if you have something ridiculous like that. Then we get to the Turnpike. Now, the Turnpike is well maintained. I'll give it that. There's never traffic on the Turnpike. It kind of hit a lot of potholes. My issue with the Turnpike is that you're driving straight through a landfill on either side of you when you drive down the Turnpike. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about if you're from Jersey. Anywhere from exits 16 through 14, it's just pure landfill on either side, and you can smell it. And that's right when you come over the George Washington Bridge from New York. You're right there. You're right at that. Right after you pass the Meadowlands, right? You pass MetLife Stadium. You're looking at landfill to either side of you, and this is what people think about that. You got tourists coming in from New York. This is people's first impression of your state. They see industrial parks on either side, right? You got the fumes and smokestacks. If you come through Staten Island, you got fumes, you got smokestacks on either side of you at any given time. And then if you come over the George Washington Bridge, you've just got miles of landfill on either side of the Turnpike. And you can smell it from in your car. It's disgusting. And this is what people's first impressions of the state are. Then we get into just the people. New Jersey just sucks, man. I can't help but crap all over this state. And I don't know what it is. You got the people of Jersey. Like New Jersey, it does have a lot of underprivileged areas. Then you've got like the ritzy areas, I guess, on the on the eastern shore of Jersey, which brings me to Jersey Shore itself. We all remember that show. We remember Jersey Shore, which just it had the quote-unquote Guido stereotype that just made it probably embarrassed Italians everywhere. Because you're like, my God, is everybody like that? Like, bro, fist bump, bro. Yo, I'm DJ Pauly D. Just absolutely ridiculous. And it's like, is everybody from Jersey like that? Because that's like the impression that I have every time I go to Jersey. I have yet to be proven wrong. That's who I run into. So New Jersey just sucks. Like I can't say it enough. Like between the ridiculous laws, the people, and then the taxes are still high, and it's still expensive to live in New Jersey, which is a state where you're going to be living with views of landfills. And maybe the entire state is not like that, but pretty much everywhere I've been, it's very dirty. You can drive down to Atlantic City. They got a lot of prostitution down there. It's pretty disgusting too. I went down there for a bachelor party once. It was the whole city pretty smelly, pretty disgusting. I guess they got the boardwalk, and that's all right. But the hotels there are definitely pretty skeevy. Not a place I'd want to hang out. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about New Jersey. I personally think I don't have a frame of reference, mind you. I've only been to 10 states, really and truly. But yeah, of those 10, New Jersey is the worst. And when you the consensus of the rest of the country, I'm pretty sure is in agreement there. You hear New Jersey referred to as the pit of America. It's sad, honestly. It's pretty sad. I don't know why. What it would take to turn it around. I mean, we had Chris Christie, longtime governor of New Jersey. He was finally ousted this past election, but he was credited, with turning it around. And if he turned it around, my question is, what was it like before? I mean, my God, New Jersey was fun fact, New Jersey was the last state to abolish dueling, to my understanding, right? So legally, you could challenge somebody if you had a gripe to somebody, you could challenge them to a duel and go to New Jersey and and have 10 paces at dawn. This is how Alexander Hamilton died when he lost a duel to Aaron Burr in New Jersey. They actually left and went to New Jersey to duel. So if that doesn't tell you anything about the state, I don't know what will. Just the laws are so stupid. At least I'll give them, like, most of their highways, the speed limit is 65, and in New York it's mostly 55, and just that 10 mile an hour difference, it does help, because we all know that, like, the speed limit should be 75 on the highways. It should just be 75 everywhere. I mean, that's safe if you're going slower than that, because in New York everybody drives 75 anyway. They don't really pull you over for going in the 60s. But that's at least reasonable. 65 in New York, it's pretty much 55 everywhere, which is just a speed trap, because if they want to write you a ticket, they have an excuse like, oh, you're going 60 miles an hour. Looks like we're going to have to write you a citation. It's just it's a speed trap. They actually, like, what's funny is how if you're on 278 and you come over the Goethals Bridge, it's 65 on 278, and then as soon as you take the Goethals Bridge and come into Staten Island in New York, the speed limit immediately drops to 50. And they got me once for that. I got pulled over, but it's at least 65 in Jersey, so that's reasonable. But the rest of the state, It's just hot garbage. Somebody please, a New Jersey native, please convince me that this state isn't hot garbage. Because from what I've seen, and I've been working in Jersey, I commute there for work. I've been doing this for over a year now. I guess the traffic isn't as bad as New York. I mean, there's still pretty bad traffic, but it's not like New York traffic is awful. But it's still pretty bad in Jersey. So, yeah, that's really today's podcast is just me taking one giant steaming crap all over New Jersey because it deserves it, and I'm not sorry. Yep, sorry, not sorry, but I'm crapping all over Jersey today. So, yeah, that's my rant for today. New Jersey sucks. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. This is going to be a short one today, guys. So, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know why I'm wrong about New Jersey or that you wholeheartedly agree. And remember, guys, stay the hell away from New Jersey. It sucks.